The Damascus Security Exchange wasn't launched with a resounding ring, despite the high excitement and fanfare. On its first day, only 6 companies were listed: 4 banks, 1 transportation company, and 1 advertisement company. Damascus Security Exchange will only operate 2 days per week, and only for a few hours. Shares bought can't be resold on the same day. The rise in the stock price won't be allowed to exceed 2%. The Damascus stock market is opening at a time of deep financial crisis. But the Syrian finance minister says that did not deter the government. It shows that we are determined to go on with our reforms, he says. President Bashar al-Assad had been trying to open up Syria's socialist economy in the past few years. Limited steps to reform the economy were taken, and Syrian officials say the growth rate went up to 6%. Most of the banks listed are partly foreign-owned.
It is very significant from a symbolic point of view. In a certain way, if you want, the opening of the stock exchange crowns the efforts of the Syrian governments in the last years to liberalize and open up their economy. Don't forget, you are talking of an economy that was under socialist regime for 40 years. You have now free trade, you have investing in Syria has been much easier, is today much easier than it has ever been in the last 4 decades.
But it's been a slow process, and the DSE is not expected to pick up steam at a different pace. Most of Syria's businesses are either owned by the state or family-owned. Very few are eligible to be listed on the market. But they do make money, and that's what the government is after, more than the foreign investments.
We're targeting the Syrian liquidity. Syria has massive liquidity in the banking sector domestically and abroad. And this liquidity has been trying to find proper channels to invest. So hopefully with the advent of the stock market, we're providing a liquid investment vehicle for most of the people who would like to trade.
In fact, only some of the people would like to. For most can barely make ends meet and will have to go a long way before they start investing in the stock market. In the eyes of the world, this could be seen as a very humble step. But for Syria, it's a very significant leap in its efforts to liberalize its socialist closed economy. Rula Amin, Al Jazeera, Damascus.